Houston Astros. First pitch coming at you right after the break. John Shambi on the play-by-play with you. Chris Singleton providing the color. And you got to love a Game 7, especially with a trip to the World Series on the line, Chris.
Yeah, and the heat's turned up all the way tonight, Boog. The pressure's never higher than in a Game 7, and the pennant's on the line in this one. So it's a matter now of which team can handle it better, which team can put the nerves aside and play clean baseball one play at a time.
Yeah, it's got to be hard to stay in the moment knowing the World Series is just one win away. The stakes are sky high. I've had players tell me the highest level of pressure in the playoffs is in the ALCS, not the World Series. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. First pitch moments away. Today's starting pitcher, Addie Wexler. What do we have on her?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does she have a feel for all of those pitches, or is she just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where she wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if she can, she's going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Jarren Duran, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Packed house here at Daikin Park.
Well, when you come off a tough 1-run loss in the postseason, you'll be looking back at the opportunities that you missed in the previous game and make sure that you don't miss them in this one.
Way out front for strike 2. Cut on and lifted in the air. York sizing this one up. He's got it. 1 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Lewis batting second in today's lineup, and she was drafted in the 4th round in 2024. 1 out, bases empty.
She missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put her away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
And it's even up. Got her swinging.
Folks, she just ran out of patience there. She took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Now, Gunnar Henderson off the mark there, and it's 1-0. Strike 1. Grounds 1 to short. Hampson sends it to first. That's out number 3. We're midway in inning number 1. No score. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Wexler will hit next. The switch hitter batting right. Singing in Game 7, you're talking about the heart of the order, the big-time players. This is one of the hitters that they need to come through with a big performance.
Yeah, and when you come into this situation, there's some pressure there. Her teammates are looking to her to lead this one, and I think she's going to do it.
First pitch, not close.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive her in and put a tally up there on the board.
The other way. Kerstead makes the catch, and that is that. So the Astros lead one. The decisive 7th game of this American League Championship Series. Here's Michael Tolio. First pitch doesn't find the zone. The drama always heightened in the postseason, and it leads to some really special moments.
1-1-1.
It's through for a hit, and aboard on the leadoff single.
That is it. The right fielder, number 13, Heston.
And into the box for Baltimore, Heston Kerstead. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Well, one special postseason memory for me, Boog, was facing Pedro Martinez.
Hampson. There's one. Plenty of time at first. That's the double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Foul ball there. Mullins working through some struggles lately. Inside. And that's ball one.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet.
And it looks like trouble. Safely into second. He's got a double.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you've got to make her pay. Runner scoring.
Runner takes off for third. Pitching for a strike. Throw to third. And that will end the inning.
When you get thrown out at third with 2 outs, you kind of want to keep on running. Not a great decision there as it ends the inning.
Back here in Houston. Well, here we go. Top of the third. Scoreless game. Now the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. And that one's a little bit low. Ball one. Line drive. Balls it in for the out. And there's one away.
That is the designated.
So digging in, Jackson Holliday.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And a foul ball. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-1. Ripped to short, fires to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out. Caleb Knight, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that one clips the corner. 2 outs, base is empty. That's in there. And the count is 0-2. Swinging a ground ball. Oh, he gloves it over to first. And they get the out.
Well, that's kind of like reflexes over there at the hot corner. Nice job of making that play and ending the inning.
Still only 1 out here in the inning.
Eddie Whitler.
And first offering is fouled off. Already 3 runs across in the frame. You're in Game 7 of the ALCS. And there's a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw her another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. She's having a hard time catching up.
And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Durant leading things off and takes a strike. And a swing and a miss.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Got him swinging. Here's the second baseman, Mia Lewis. pitch misses.
Time's starting to run out for this offense, isn't it, Boog? I mean, it's not easy to play in a must-win game, especially when you're losing. Their season is on the line, and they know it.
That one the other way. Nice grab. 2 down, bases empty. And the batter now, Gunnar Henderson. Right through there for a strike. Henderson, in his 7th season, a member of the 1,000-hit club, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. On the run, sent it over to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Astros 3 and the Orioles nothing. Bases loaded, 2 down.
Designated hitter, Addy Whitler.
First pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Tough situation right here. It's so important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Swings through that one for strike 2. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. She asks for time now. Chance to take a breath with the bases loaded. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one not close. Now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2.
And Kenny Jansen punches her out. That's a strikeout. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. We played 4. It's the Astros 5 and the Orioles nothing. The decisive 7th game of this American League Championship Series. And now the first baseman, Michael Toglia. Wexler back to work. Ball 1 low.
You know, these Orioles just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Next offering is in for a strike. Out to short. Zips it to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
She's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind her with another ground ball. Good execution.
Kirsten in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Bases empty, 1 away. You're in game 7 of the ALCS. Late on that fastball.
1-1.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And they have their first base runner since the 2nd inning. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. Just missed. That one at the knees for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The other way, and foul ball. Got him looking, that's a strikeout. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1-0. In the dirt. And another ball. Kirsten off of first with 2 away. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Gone. It finds the Crawford boxes. A home run. He circles the bases. His 2nd homer this series. It's 5-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's going to be Jackson Holliday. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Ball 1 there. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. And that is out of play. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Make it 4 strikeouts for her on the bump today. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. 1 of them left the yard. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Astros 5 and the Orioles 2. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. And that's downstairs. Ball 1. In the air, out towards left center. York calls it in, and there's 1 away. So the lineup flips over. Now batting Jaron Duran. That misses. 1-0. That one fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, I think the key, if she can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
The Orioles trailing by 3 over the top half of the 6th. Now 1 miss.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And a curve is down and in.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as she tried to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
She's having a tough time getting the pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Next for the Orioles, Mia Lewis.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to
let her on the move. Got her swinging. Go to second, and he's safe. That is close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Henderson in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And a big swing and a miss.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
That's towards center. Duval moving under this one. Nabs it, and that's the 3rd out. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Astros 5 and the Orioles 2. Back here in Houston, top of inning number 7. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Michael Toglia. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. On the line, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. So next to hit for Baltimore, Heston Kjerstad. Grounder might be 2. To second, there's 1. But no throw to first as he'll hold on to it.
Feel that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the sure out, keep the runner out of scoring position.
And now, Cedric Mullins. In the air out to center. Duval makes his way towards it. Nice grab on 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, she'll give him a second to catch his breath before she's ready to deal the next pitch.
And that is the inning. And the Orioles lead 1. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Wexler digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew she was going to be a star just coming up, making her way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
And the first offering is not close.
Well, these Astros, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
She lays down a bunt. Fires over to first. One attempt doesn't work. They get the out.
Well, I'm pretty sure she took a look around the infield to see where they were playing before laying that one down, and everyone's playing back.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Joe Ross.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters. Congratulations to the American League champions. These players have worked hard all season long, and their hard work has paid off. Now, off to the World Series. This team can't wait to get it started.
For my partner, Chris Singleton, and our entire outstanding crew, thank you for watching the American League Championship Series on MLB The Show.